Welcome back. Shane and I are about to embark on our fourth Warhammer quest thing.
Yeah.
Mission.
Yeah. Last one didn't go so well.
Not so hot.
But hopefully this one will go better.
I'll be silencing that. Yeah, so this time we're going to go in the shadowy trial of Ulgu?
I want to say Ulgu.
I think we're going to go with Ulgu. We're going to dub this one the most pronounceable of the trials.
Yeah, it's definitely also the most appropriate so far, it seems like, out of the Winds of Magic. Like, this one's supposed to be all shadow and illusion and deception. So this is kind of the place I would expect for Zintra's Tower.
Also, I have high hopes that we won't encounter the tentacle hallway.
Yeah, that would be neat.
I'm okay with no tentacle hallways. Alright. Without warning, one of the champions set foot upon a flagstone. See, it's a flagstone. It's not a tentacle at all. That sank ominously into the floor. A terrible roar arose, and the champions cried out in alarm as the ground fell away beneath their feet. Revealed below was a thundering whirlpool of shadow and smoke, a hungry maelstrom of darkness that swallowed them up without a trace. But this was not the end, for that terrible vortex was in truth a portal. It was a gleaming gateway, a passage through the ether, and as they were spat unceremoniously from its Stygian depths, the champions found themselves at the beginning of another of the Gaunt Summoner's insidious trials. I would like to say that from now on we send one of the skeletons ahead as a scout to trip any traps like that.
Something tells me the game isn't complex enough to really allow for that, but
I mean, this whole trial could have been avoided by just sending one skeleton first.
If this was a D&D game, that would totally work. And then the DM would have to come up with different explanations for why terrible things happen to us.
Alright, so blah 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 setup. Alright, I think we're good to go. So we should roll some destiny dice. I guess first we should determine who's first?
Sure. 3.
Also 3. There you go.
Great. It's me.
You get to be first, which means you get to pass to me.
That's usually our plan, yeah.
Okay. Because skeletons still can't explore.
Okay, but it also means I get to roll these. Oh my goodness.
Wow. You never get to roll those again.
Good thing that doesn't happen the first round.
Would it matter? Because
probably
I don't think it would
not.
matter.
No, definitely not for 5s. It technically could matter with the book or something stupid like that, but...
Right, but not with 5s.
Yep. Alrighty, so, I guess roll some hero dice or something.
Sure. I think it's interesting you've decided hero dice are black.
Is that not how we did it before?
No, but that's okay. I'm down. I just thought it was interesting.
I lost track.
Oh, I don't have the screen yet.
Nope.
I will soon. Alright. 6, 6, 2, and 2. And obviously going to use one of the 2s to explore.
Okay.
What you got?
The Sodden Chamber.
Oh, great. Alright, the Sodden Chamber. The tinkle and splash of flowing water filled the air, and a musical sound in this dangerous and unnatural place. We have rolled up 3 grot scuttlings that we're probably going to have to kill.
Yep.
So I'm going to spend my second die to move in. And, oh, what the hell, I'll hit the one on the left with a Doomseeker Axe Strike, which will hit on a 6 and do D3 damage. 3 damage. I'm sorry, 2 damage. 2. I really think that ought to kill a scuttling.
It sure does.
Great. Did it have...
It had 2 vigor exactly, which I believe is the requirement for your rune.
Nope, it's 3.
Oh.
No rune for me. But I will get a renown.
Yes. They are still worth that.
And then I'll hit the next one with the Doomseeker Axe. Hitting for 3 damage, which will kill it.
Super dead.
Super dead. I'll take another renown, please. And then I'll spend this here one in the middle to hit the next one.
With your War Iron?
Yes.
It doesn't matter.
And totally miss.
Okay. Hero dice are white again. Alrighty. I guess I'll spend a 2 to send my skeletons in. 1, 2. That's 1 hit. This other guy, I'll move a couple of spaces. What did you say the effects of this chamber were?
Right.
I don't think you did.
I don't think I did. If the rune-marked player is in this chamber when the destiny roll is made, an unexpected event will occur if any dice are discarded.
Oh, neat.
So that's going to happen.
That is going to happen because you're rune marked next turn.
I am.
Cute. Okay. Well, maybe it'll be one of the good unexpected events.
Oh, I'm sure. You can move through me, so you may as well be getting on through this room, I guess.
Yeah. So I've got a move of 3, so I can go 1, 2 to here. I think I'll try and shoot it next, though, with my Balefire Blast. And that kills it.
You get a renown.
I do. And then I'll use the 6 to move 3 spaces again. 1, 2, 3. Luckily, we do get to have a respite.
Right.
So, let's see. We've got 4 skills now. So, it's been a while, but I think the rule for that is D6 plus how many skills we have. If we get a 9 or more, then there is a random thing.
That seems about right.
Cool. Let's go with that. I rolled a 4, so that's an 8, which means no random event, and we get to rest.
Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna look for treasure.
Me too.
I don't get any.
Me neither. Off to an exciting start.
Yep.
Okay.
Right, so I become rune marked.
Yep. And you go ahead and make a destiny roll, which will almost certainly result in a random encounter.
Yeah, probably death and destruction. There's no death or destruction there. Wow.
I can't remember that ever happening before.
I don't think it ever has.
The one time we won at the least. All right.
That's fantastic. So, yeah, we're a little bit more gun-shy after that last mission we had.
Yeah. This,
no random encounters.
This game suddenly seems like a challenge.
We haven't even hit a Skaven Death Runner yet in this particular mission. Okay.
You should roll some hero dice.
Yeah, I'll do that. 6, 6, 3, and 1. That 1 looks perfect for exploring. So let's grab a card here. Strange Alchemy. Potions bubbled and popped, filling the air with a reek both sweet and acrid. Here comes the room. Okay, so we have set up... We've rolled twice on Encounter Table B and set up a bunch of Kyric Acolytes and some Blue Horrors. I mean, Shane, can you remind me which of those is more dangerous?
Honestly, they're kind of roughly similar, I think. Maybe the Blue Horrors do split into the little flamey horrors.
Right, so they don't stay down.
Yeah.
So maybe it would make more sense to kill the Acolytes first.
I think so. And they're worth free vigor, so they'll activate
so
your
especially
thing.
for me.
Yeah.
So if you don't mind, I'm going to swap some of these guys around.
Oh, yeah. I think technically you're rune marked anyway, so it's your choice.
That's true. That's probably a good start.
Cool. So do we have a description beyond the flavor?
Not really.
Oh.
Potions bubbled and popped, filling the air with a reek both sweet and acrid. And when we have a respite in this chamber, we can try to brew potions, but we'll cover that.
Cool.
When that happens, I guess.
Necromancers love brewing potions.
I know, and it seems like such a great idea.
Definitely.
I see no problem with this plan. I'm going to use a die to move. I'm going to get out of your skeleton's ways a little bit. And come over here, and this guy with the double weapon thing going on, he probably needs to die. So I'm going to roll my Doomseeker Axe against him. Oh. Missing. Other players can re-roll attack rolls. Meh. Okay.
Or is it just if they roll 1 anyway?
Yes, it's just if they roll a 1, you're right. Yep. And I'll try it again. Oh my god. Okay.
Well, that was a 1.
That was a 1, but I don't get to
only
roll.
For other players.
I'm going to steal this 6 over here and try it one more time. That one hits. And does...
2 damage.
2 damage.
Just shy of killing him.
Boom. So the 5 is locked. So, like the selfish bastard I am, I'm going to take a 1, too.
Oh yes, very selfish on that 1.
And roll my Runic War Iron. That'll hit for 1 damage.
That does it.
Great. So now I get my rune. Better late than never. And a Renown.
Yes.
And I'll take this too, and roll that Runic War Iron against the guy with the shield, even though it's less likely to do anything really important. That'll hit and deal 2 damage.
Yeah, well that whittles him down.
And it's your turn.
Okay. Well, I guess... That's not a great roll, but it'll do. Skeletons.
Fly, my pretties.
And he'll go ahead and attack the one that's wounded. Boom!
Wow, he hits twice.
Taken out.
I'm not sure that's ever happened before.
just a whole
really
whole bunch
leveling up.
Just a whole bunch of firsts here. Then this skeleton comes in, and he attempts to do the same, and fails.
Well, that's predictable.
Marvelously. And there's not really any reason for me to move forward, but I might end up doing it anyway, just for lack of anything to do with these dice.
Surely there's got to be something else you can do with dice.
Not really.
Do you not have a 1-up? What's the staff thing? Oh, it's melee.
Yeah, it sure is. I can beat people with my stick.
Hmm.
It hits on a 4-up and does 1 damage.
Hmm. And it requires you to stand next to somebody, which is never a good idea.
No. But we'll go ahead and Balefire Blast this guy.
Sure.
That hits for 2 damage. And another point of renown. So yeah, I can't really get into the room without being next to people, which I don't really want to do. So I'll probably just move to, like, here. And then...
Oh, are you going to be the Destiny player? Because you really need to not be in that room when you roll Destiny dice.
Oh, you're absolutely right. Alright. Let's hold off on all these plans, because I just remembered I have these.
Yeah, you do have some dice.
So let's try and take some more guys out to clear me a space. Probably not enough guys, but we'll try it.
Well, I mean, a lot of times the blue horrors don't want to attack adjacent anyway.
Yeah. So
you could try to get rid of that Chiric Acolyte in the middle.
Yeah.
And then stand next to the blue horror.
That seems good. So yeah, we'll fire at this guy. First time. Misses.
Oh, you can re-roll that. Oh, you're not in the same chamber!
I'm sure not.
Oh, you should have moved first.
Yeah, except I can't do...
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's terrible. And that time I hit. So he takes 2.
What does he have, 3?
Yep. So we're gonna use this die to go 1, 2, 3.
You sure you want to be there and not over on the
3.
side? There you go.
And then I'm gonna beat him with my staff.
Fire Slayer's like, are you sure you want to stand there? Because, you know...
Boom! Out of magic, walk up, hit him with your stick.
I mean, hitting him with a stick is a time-honored tradition.
Alrighty, I guess that makes it the monster turn.
Oh yeah, adversary phases. I always forget how that works.
Well...
Why don't we do our remaining Acolyte first?
Sure.
Unless you want to do the horrors first.
No, Acolyte's good. There is no escape. He moves toward the nearest hero.
Which can technically be any of us.
Literally everyone. And then attacks the nearest hero with whichever weapon is within range.
I think he's definitely got in range of this here skeleton.
Sure. It's just a question of whether you want renown for taking damage.
Not really.
Okay. Then skeleton it is. So he's using his Cursed Blade, which is 2 dice And because he has his glaive, they do 2 damage rather than 1. Hitting on 4. So that's 1 hit, which is a downed skeleton. Okay. Then the horrors decide they would like to attack me with their knives.
What? Okay.
Yeah, they move toward the nearest hero.
Stabbity death.
Yep. So, that's 2 dice each.
I guess I'm renowned. I should be rolling these guys.
Hitting on 3s.
So this guy first, not that it matters. Well, he whiffs. Other guy. Hits once.
Great.
See, I did you a solid. You should roll a save. I heard that people online said there are these things called saves and you should roll them.
I disbelieve. Oh yeah, and then the Brimstone Horror also gets to go. His behavior... he's trying to move, so he's not adjacent to anyone. So that's gonna be an agility roll, which he automatically passes. So he moves upwards of 3 squares away.
Does he try to move as far as possible away from anybody?
It doesn't say that. It just says
right.
not adjacent, but can still see at least one.
Okay, he's good.
And then he attacks the nearest hero it can see with blue fire, which is 1 die hitting on a 5-up.
I mean, yeah, that skeleton looks ripe for the reaping.
And misses.
Great.
Alright. That's all for that.
Your turn. Thank you for not being in the Doom Chamber.
You're welcome. Even though it has put me in bodily danger, has harmed my body.
But see, it would have been so much worse.
It would have. Instead, there's only 1 random encounter.
Right. White die is 10s?
Sure. Not that it matters. It's a 66.
As they stepped through a veil of dancing lights, the champions felt a sudden presentiment of great evil near at hand. The very next moment, that evil reared its monstrous head, striding on cloven hoof through a swirling portal and giving vent to a bestial bellow of rage. An ogreoid thaumaturge had found them, and now turned all of its fell powers to striking them down to prove its own might. Varicolored flames licked across the walls, and the air swam with a gathering storm of sorcery. Truly, the champions faced their sternest test yet, except for last game when we also faced the same test, and failed miserably. Set up the ogreoid thaumaturge at the closest portal to the rune-marked player's hero. It is enraged, as though it had already suffered 9 wounds, as per the brutal rage rule.
Oh, thank goodness.
What does that mean?
That means he's already half
does
dead.
Does it make him dumber?
Well, it means that he's half dead already. Remember how he has, 9 vigor, but you have to, kill him once, and then he gets, angry, and then you kill him again?
Okay.
It's saying that he's already taken the 9 wounds that make him do that. So were we supposed to put a portal on this room? Where's the room card?
Wait a moment. Yeah, it goes over here.
Okay. I think... Did we ever figure out... Is he supposed to be able to come out of the yellow portals as well? Like the ones we use?
I don't know. Let's look that up.
Okay.
Right. We've decided he can come out of anything that looks portal-shaped.
Yep.
So he's right there. I have to admit the Fire Slayer is like, oh, shit. Him again? That's what we get for not killing him last time.
Yep. This is clearly what's going on, is he's come back for revengeing. Which is definitely a word.
Yeah, definitely.
Look it up.
Definitely.
Don't look it up. Right, so
we were in the middle of something.
It was me rolling Destiny dice.
Right.
Which means now I get to roll hero dice. Yeah. But only 3 of them because I'm hurt. And poorly.
Well, you can use one of those to heal.
I can. I probably will. Unfortunately, between the hero dice and the Destiny dice, I didn't manage to get a 5-up, so I can't summon any skeletons.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty irritating,
dire.
Honestly. But we're gonna manage through and control the 1 skeleton I do have. Let's see here. So this guy has what, like 9 wounds?
Yeah.
So do we think clearing the rest of the room first is maybe the top priority?
Yes.
Okay.
Because he's got his Brutal Rage on, which means he's not very bright. He can't heal anybody, and he's not going to use his Fire Blast. So I think it kind of reduces the dangerousness of him.
Cool. Then yes, skeleton will attack dude with long stick.
We call it a glaive, but okay.
I call it a long stick.
Do either of those hit?
No.
I didn't think so.
Me on the
Can you
other
hit him with a
hand-
stick?
I was thinking about it. I've got a couple of Balefire Blasts. I could... Of course, I'm adjacent to basically everything except that stupid little fire guy. Alright.
I mean, he's still got to die.
Yeah. Well, I'll use one of these to heal myself. And use another one to hit him with a stick.
Reroll that.
Hey, I'm in your chamber.
Hey! That's what she said.
I'm in your chamber, benefiting from your reroll. Let's see. Your good attack is
A 5 up. So that's not happening anyway. So you just use any of those you want.
Cool.
But I mean, if you're going to hit things with sticks, you may as well let me hit them with sticks because I do it better.
True. Yeah, we'll just leave all those there. That's
Cool.
fine.
I mean, unless you want to blast the thingy in the corner, because it keeps him from getting a turn.
Yeah, I guess. There we go. He has been kept from getting a turn.
Fantastic. And if I'm correct, you don't get renown for him?
Correct.
Because he's a spawnling or whatever.
Yep. I don't even remember.
Brimstone.
Pair of brimstone horrors.
Yeah. Alright. 5, 4, 4, 3 for me. That's perfectly acceptable. So this guy in front of me has 2 more wounds, is that right?
Correct.
Alright, so I'm going to use a 1 on a runic war iron on him. Hits on a 2-up. That'll hit and kill him. Because I have my rune going on. Well, damn it. Now I'm not adjacent to anybody.
Well,
I guess I'll move.
and be adjacent to everybody.
Yes. I'm going to hit the blue horror to my left.
Okay. Those guys have 2 vigor each.
Okay, so I'm going to hit him with my runic war iron again. Hitting him and killing him. Did I get a renown for the
Oh, you didn't.
guy I just killed? So I'll take
You're
2.
like here now.
And then I'm going to hit the one in front of me. Successfully. And I'll get a renown for him. And then I'll... yeah, I guess we may as well keep clearing these brimstones.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll hit the one on my left. Successfully. And the one in front of me. Successfully. Thank you, Mr. Urgaroid Thaumaturge.
Alright, you continue to be a killing machine.
I'm a killing machine.
Now I guess it's time for the Ulguroid.
I suppose it's his turn. Okay, so you're rune marked. Why don't you roll on his table here?
That's just a 1d6
1d6.
because he's angry.
He's too angry to do magic. It's a 6. Arcane Assault. If the Thaumaturge is not adjacent to any heroes, but he is. Otherwise, he attacks each adjacent hero with his cloven hooves.
Alright.
So, you're going to roll a d6, looking for a 4-up, doing 2 damage. On me first?
Sure.
That's
a
5.
hit.
I'm going to roll a save. My save is a 4-up. No save, I'll take 2 and get a renown.
Alright, then he will stomp on the skeleton. Unsuccessfully? You said it was
4-up.
4-up? Yep. Totally misses the skeleton.
Badass. That skeleton's agility is huge.
I think he kind of tripped over you, and so, yeah.
It was a half-hearted lunge at the skeleton.
Mm-hmm. He was a little tangled in your beard hair.
I mean, it's the only thing I'm wearing, so
Alright.
it's a lot of it.
So, you're rune marked, and you get to roll some destiny dice.
Oh boy, that's just what we needed. Double sixes.
Another unexpected event.
I'm going to roll white side the tens. 53. In that moment, the air resounded with a cacophony of demonic voices. I feel like this has happened a lot. Gleeful shrieks, jabbered riddles, curses uttered backwards, and threats that dripped like slime from the air echoed around the champions in a maddening din. The fires of change leapt high, then guttered out to leave capering horrors in their wake. Each player rolls a die. If they roll a 1 or 2, you're on fire. And you get a wound.
I'm on fire, and I get a wound.
So do I. This is terrible.
This isn't supposed to happen in the second chamber.
Then set up a pink horror at the nearest portal.
Nearest to the... I guess it doesn't really...
It doesn't really matter.
No.
It's the nearest to everybody. It'll go right here.
Yep.
Okay, no problem. We got this.
I was really hoping not to be adjacent to anything.
Yeah, you failed. Okie dokie. So, I'm going to roll some hero dice, by which I mean 1 hero die.
Or as Games Workshop would say, 1 hero dice.
Indeed they would. Alright, that's a 2. So, how many vigor does one of these pink horror dudes have?
4.
4. That's a lot.
It sure is.
Is it time to start killing the Ogreoid?
Maybe?
Because we're going to have to kill the pink horror 3 damn times.
Yes.
So really the pink horror has
technically upwards of 5 times, depending on how you look at it. Because it's like pink, 2 blues, 2
Oh, and then it turns into
brimstone.
2 blues.
Yeah.
What if there's nowhere for the second blue to go? Does it just spawn somewhere else?
That is a very good question. Place another blue horror as close to it as possible.
Alright, well, F that. Let's kill the Ogreoid.
Let's.
So...
Yes, have some.
Yeah. The only downside to that is I'm going to lose my rune if I do that.
Right, because you won't be able to kill him this turn.
So I think I kind of need to kill the pink horror before I do anything.
I think I would agree.
Okay. Alright. Runic War Iron to the rescue. On a 2. Hitting.
2 damage.
2 damage.
Alright. Do that again.
Oh, I shouldn't use this 3. You might want this.
I mean...
You can use your Balefire.
It's actually... Yeah.
I'll use this 2 instead.
Sure.
Hitting. Killing the pink horror.
Great. So you get to keep your rune.
And I get a renown.
And you get a renown. And these guys are everywhere.
I mean, as far as close as possible goes, you may as well put them over here.
True. Or possibly here, actually,
that's
would be
not terrible.
technically true.
Your poor skeleton at that point is totally surrounded, but that's fine.
That's his job.
Alright, and then I'm going to use one of those dice to heal.
Sure.
And I guess that's it.
That seems to be it. Okay, let's see how my hero dice do. Not amazing. Still can't summon that second skeleton. Okay, I guess I'll control the first skeleton. First and only. And have him attack the guy who's next to me.
Unless we think it's time to go after the Ogreoid. But I guess we can just keep wailing on these horrors.
Yeah.
It's just like, are the Brimstone horrors that much less dangerous than the blue horrors that it's worth downgrading them?
They always have at least, like, 1 worse to hit.
Okay.
And if they use their pink fire, they just auto-die.
Oh, nice. Alright, sure. Kill him up. Hey, he hits once.
He does. That guy's just 1 hit with a stick away from dying.
Oh boy.
I do think I should heal, though. And my other 2 attacks I could throw at this guy with my Balefire Blast.
Well, first let's see if you kill this guy with the stick.
Well, I was thinking I might use this to heal, and then just use these 2 for blasts.
Because it hits better than your stick?
Yes. It hits on a 3-up instead of a 4-up, and it does 2 damage. So
okay, so it would kill 1 outright.
Or, again, like, at that point, I could go after the
You could.
Ogride. I was really only hurting this guy in case I did 2 damage to him, and
I gotcha.
he got taken down entirely, but, yeah.
But one hit with the staff or with the balefire would also murder that guy.
It would.
Up to you.
Yeah. I guess I can fire 1 at him. Alright, so 1 at him. Hit.
Woo.
Murdered.
Nom nom. Or something.
And then Balefire Blast will shoot the Ogride. And hit for 2 damage.
Does he get a save?
I don't think so. I don't think any monsters get saves.
Nice.
You've actually got his card.
Oh. Look at that. Yep.
And then I will heal myself. Unless I think a staff hit is worth it. Let's do a staff hit, because it's only 1 damage I'm down right now. So we'll try and hit this guy with a staff. And hit!
Nice. More death.
More renown, which I didn't take renown for that one either.
Yeah, you've got 2 coming.
There we go.
Try futilely to catch up.
Yep. Alright. Adversary phase. Go ahead and... Well, do we just want to do the horrors first?
Honestly, I'd like to get the Thaumaturge out of the way, because in the case where he only... Is there anything that causes him... Yeah. If he rolls a 3 or 4, he only attacks 1 guy, and it would be nice if he did it to the...
Skeleton?
Yeah.
While the skeleton still exists.
Right.
Seems good.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll that behavior table.
I got a 3. Ooh, which is Bestial Fury. The Thaumaturge moves towards the nearest hero, which he's already there, then attacks with his brutal fists. Then roll a die. On a 1, 2, or 3, set up that many Zongors at the portal closest to the Thaumaturge. They act this phase unless Zongors have already acted. So...
Well, that's lovely.
Pray for a 4-up. Yes! No Zongors.
Alright. What about the actual attack?
Yeah, I mean, whatever. He's just going to kill your Skelly. So he rolls 2 dice, hitting on a 2-up. I don't see how he can fail here.
You know, I handcrafted that skeleton. That's an artisan skeleton. Mm-hmm. Smashed.
That's why you charge me so much for them.
Yep.
Alright, super smashed.
And then the horrors.
Yes. They roll a 2.
They're going to try to be not adjacent, but can see us, and then shoot us with their blue fire.
Oh boy.
And since they have an agility of 1-up, they can automatically move away from
Well, this
us.
guy can't use his blue fire, can he? Because he is adjacent?
But he can move
Oh, but
away.
he can move.
Yep, and he has an agility of 1-up.
Yeah.
So he's pretty much going to come over here, and then they will both shoot the nearest hero, which is you. Luckily, they only hit on 5s.
He says.
Well, you're not dead, or
Yet.
even unconscious.
I save 1.
All right, so you're not even completely incapacitated.
I'm gonna kill you.
Everything's fine. We're all fine here. I guess that makes it Destiny phase. So I do have to say...
Where's the rune mark?
Right here.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
I just grabbed it.
Got it.
To the people who said that dropping a healer from the party would make the game more challenging,
It does.
they were correct.
It worked.
That happened. 4s. That is adversaries on the board with vigor 3 or more. That is definitely true. So
How many adversaries?
any number that
Oh.
have a vigor of 3 or more.
Boo.
So that is this fellow, Tweak, as close as possible to the one with the highest vigor. Subtract 1 from attack rolls in the same chamber. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome. And if I wanted to move on top of him, I'd have to roll agility. Right? Which ain't gonna happen.
That is correct.
Okay.
I might be able to do it, though.
Yeah.
Although then I have to move next to the big guy.
Which seems... I mean, we can always decide who's closest when it comes down to it, but yeah, I think probably not.
Okay, well, I can summon a skeleton using a destiny die. Which seems kind of prudent at this point. I'll just stick it right back where he was before. And get a renown. That die locks. And then I guess I'll shoot twice with my Balefire Blast. Probably at the Auguroid. Yeah, that seems more effective than attacking him with a skeleton. So, first time, misses. Second time, also misses.
You get to reroll that one.
Still misses.
Honestly.
Apparently.
It's gonna be embarrassing if we die in Chamber 2 here.
I'll heal. And then, because I didn't do anything with him, my skeleton rolls on his behavior table and decides to remain motionless.
Of course he does.
It's your turn.
At least he didn't crumble.
That's true.
Apparently on a 1, he just falls down.
Yeah, I mean, you leave them unattended, they get into something, you know. Skeletons.
Oh boy. Alright. I get to roll my one lonely die here. It's a 6, though.
It's gonna be really awkward if we die in Chamber 2.
It really is.
On film.
Films can be deleted. So, Alright, well, I'm going to use that 2 to heal.
Cool.
And then I'm going to use the 6. Because it came up a 6, I think I really ought to hit somebody with it.
I agree.
I'm going to roll it at the Ogoroid. And miss. Badly.
Apparently you could have used it to heal.
Apparently I should have used it to heal. So that's the
we do
adversary
have
phase.
these, right?
Oh yeah, what does that do again?
All kinds of good things, including maybe something to do with healing. Okay, so it looks like you could, at the start of your turn, use them to heal D3 wounds.
Okay.
Which seems like maybe the best use of them.
Or otherwise, reroll hero dice or destiny dice.
Yeah. Which is why the healing seems best, because rerolling other dice
can worsen your result.
Yep.
So, okay. Well, I think in the meantime, it's the Ogoroid's turn.
It sure is. Behavior. That's a 6.
That's a 6 again. He's going to attack each adjacent hero with cloven hooves.
That's exciting.
It could be worse.
How's
it's
that
only
working?
1 die, hits on a 4-up.
Alright, 1 die on skeleton. Misses. 1 die on you. Hits.
Of course it does.
Roll that save.
No.
So you get like 2 damage?
Yep. I shan't be doing anything next turn.
Maybe you'll roll really good on the destiny roll.
Stranger things have happened. Okay. So then it's the Brimstone Horrors.
Yes. They're going to be shooting blue flame after they move away from the skeleton.
Is that an area attack?
Nope. That is a missile attack.
Great.
5 up hits a skeleton. 5 up hits a skeleton. They are ineffectual. Okay. Your turn to roll the destiny dice.
Woo! Oh, criminy. 2s and 6s.
2s is the treasure card guy.
Alright, well, we don't have any of that shit anyway.
Nope.
6s, we get another random
So
encounter.
he doesn't even show up.
We get a 53.
Please be a hero to come assist us.
Oh no, it's this one again. We just did this.
Like just?
We just did this. So, first we roll a die, and on a 1 or 2, we're on fire.
God.
You're not on fire. I'm not on fire.
That's nice.
And then we get a pink horror. Right back where we had one before, like this.
It's not, like, conditional on us taking damage, is it? Like,
nope.
If we don't take damage, it just doesn't show up?
Nope.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Writers, take note.
I guess that you could read it that way if you wanted. Because it says, if they roll a 1 or 2, their hero is set ablaze by demonic wildfire and suffers a wound. Then, set up a pink horror at the nearest portal.
I don't think that was the
intent. I don't really think that's the reading.
No.
So, there we go. We have a pink horror.
Neat.
And we have 1 destiny die. Which is lonely looking.
Neat.
So I'm going to go ahead and discard this shit.
Yes, you will.
And hopefully roll a 6 here. 5 or 6. Come on. That's a 3.
So 2 damage wounds. Goes away. Which means you get to roll 2 hero dice.
Yes. And if they're doubles, I'll get to roll a 3rd.
That would be cool.
Wouldn't it? Well, what are the chances, really?
I think 1 in 6.
Yeah. No doubles. Alright. Well, this is all very terrible.
It's not great.
So, I have that 6. Oh, you know what? I lost my rune. That's very sad.
Kill anyone last turn.
I didn't kill anyone last turn.
You could heal using the Destiny die and the 2, and then use the 6 to hit him.
Yeah. I'm going to start with the 6 to hit him.
Sure. See what happens.
Yeah. Let's not forget we have to subtract 1 from each of our die rolls.
Right.
So that's not going to hit anybody.
Nope.
And then, sure, I'm going to heal twice.
That seems good.
Because I kind of need... Actually, you know what? I'm going to heal once.
Okay.
Because that gives me a pretty good chance of healing myself with doubles the next time.
Oh, that's true.
On 3 dice, you're not so unlikely to roll doubles.
So, leaving the...
and then I'm going to roll... Well, this is a question. Can you do better with a 3 than I can?
I can Balefire Blast. That's a 3-up for 2 damage.
Good, do that.
Cool.
I'll just sit here and tank badly. I'll tank badly.
Hey!
Hey, you get to summon another skeleton.
I do. I was glancing to see if the first one was still there, and he is, so I'm only summoning 1. But I could summon 2 with this roll. Okay, so, let's do that. And we'll put him... I don't know. Oh, he has to be as close to me as possible, I think? Yes. So, I guess that technically puts him here-ish? It's not exceedingly helpful at this juncture. Okay, so maybe let's take that 3 back. Or that 6 back, because that could be an attack. I almost want to break from combat, but I think I just want to shoot him a bunch of times.
I think you're not going to roll that 5 up.
Yep. Yeah, I do only have a 5-up agility. Ugh. Because if I could break from combat, I could go grab that guy who's making all our attacks bad.
Right.
But instead, I'll just roll over and over again, hoping for a 4-up instead of a 3-up. And shoot this guy so many times.
Reroll it.
Yeah. Hey!
Yay!
2 damage. I'm just going to track it with fingers until the round's over.
You were assuming you're going to do more.
I am.
Reroll it. Yay!
Your thing isn't like a once per round thing, is it?
It doesn't appear to be.
Sweet.
Yeah. Reroll it. Oh my god, Shane.
This is going well. So that's 6 damage so
far. You would be
this
striking
turn.
out without this ability.
That one
just plain old fails.
And that one
Is
hits.
he dead?
So
you said 6 this turn. And he's got 2 on him.
He's got 2 on him, so he's dead.
Oh, thank goodness. How much renown do you get for that fucker?
Plenty. I think he's one of those that gives you like D3 and then everyone else gets 1.
I think only when he's part of the final encounter. Oh, nope, that's not true. Oh. He was supposed to be healing himself. But it doesn't matter because we overkilled him.
Yes. So he would have healed...
1.
1.
And we overkilled him by 1.
Yeah. So everything's fine.
I think we're okay.
Probably not.
I'm taking it. Alright, so you get D3 renown and I get 1.
Great.
Nice.
1, 2, 3.
Winning the renown race.
Maybe I'll remember to use my other 2 skills.
That would be nice.
I just realized that they should have been doing things the whole time. But whatever, it's fine. I'll have a look at these. Okay, I am selecting Lifebane. You are the Hand of Fate, the unstoppable destroyer, the embodiment of death itself.
Wait, are you Manos Hands of Fate?
I mean, there's a lot of ways to interpret it, but whatever the case, I now have an ability called Death Strike, which I can activate with a 6-up.
I'll be calling that Monos.
Pick an adjacent adversary and roll a dice. If the result is higher than the adversary's vigor, they are slain.
Gambling at its best.
Yep. So it doesn't matter how much vigor they have left, it's total vigor. But pretty much, like, if I'm next to a guy with a 4, that's not bad.
Yeah. Alright, where were we?
Especially because there's otherwise no way I can kill a guy with a 4.
Right.
In one hit.
So, is it the Brimstone Horror's turn?
Yeah, because you already took your turn, because you were unmarked. So, sure. Brimstone Horror's first. Unless we want to do
no,
Pink
we should
Horror
do the Pink
first.
Horror first. I forgot him over there. Whoops.
Well, go ahead and roll his behavior table.
Okay. He gets a 6. Vicious Capering. Each horror in the group moves towards the nearest hero. Each horror in the group then attacks the nearest hero with either blue fire or its flickering blade, whichever is in range.
So I guess
that's going to be a flickering blade on the Skelly.
Yep.
So he gets 2 dice hitting on a
2-up.
2-up. Hits both. He's toasted.
Yep.
So Brimstone Horrors. They get a 3. Blazing Whirlwind. Each horror in the group moves so that there are as many heroes in its chamber as possible.
Oh, this is the one where they suicide.
They come back in. Then each horror in the group attacks with pink fire.
They're gonna come explode at us. It'll be great.
Yep. Okay.
So that hits on
A
5-up.
5-up. It's
One
an
dice.
area, so does it hit everybody?
Yes.
Yikes. 1 die, 5-up. Does it roll separately against everybody?
Yes.
Okay. So, 2 pink fires on you. Can it use pink fire even when it's adjacent to people? I guess it can.
Yes. Yeah, area ones can work adjacent.
It hits you once.
Okay. I
For 1
attempt to
damage.
save and fail, as is tradition.
And then 2 against me. Missing. I was due to get missed.
Then they vanish.
Great. Alright, no problem.
This chamber's looking totally
Better?
manageable.
I still wish I could walk over and step on that guy, but no such luck.
Mm.
Maybe the pink horror will try to get away or something.
That'd be neat. So, I'm rune
You
marked.
get to roll some destiny dice.
I do.
Have fun.
Let's look for some 6s and 1s.
Let's tell you what. Let's not. Okay.
You're welcome.
Roll us an encounter, Shane.
51.
51. Did we just do that? Maybe we did 53, 54.
Yeah, it was somewhere in that range.
All right. Soon there came a moment when the champions could not even trust that which their own eyes beheld. I would have thought that moment would be a long time ago.
Yeah.
With every step, the floor seemed to fall away, crumbling into an unknowable void of swirling madness that left the champions paralyzed with fear. The current chamber's floor seems to vanish. I mean, does it seem to, or does it just vanish? Whatever. Until the end of the round, each time a hero tries to move into a space in that chamber, the player must roll a die. On a 1 or 2, they stay in their current space, and their action ends immediately. Well, I wasn't planning to go anywhere anyway.
Nope.
So, no problem.
We'll just stay where we are then.
Yes, I'll just be standing here then.
Thanks,
because
floor.
the floor is gone. Except for the part I'm standing on.
I mean, maybe even that's gone, but we know if we don't move, then we're okay.
You rolled too many dice.
I guess you're right. Alright, that's 1 skeleton. 2 with
2
the
if you
essay
use the
dice.
5, yeah.
I don't know if it's worth it, though.
I mean, isn't it? Oh, because the second one has to go
because the
so
second
far away
one-
from everything.
Yeah, won't really be relevant.
Yeah, 1 definitely needs to come in there.
Yes. We'll just use this for that one. And stick him. Although, actually, you might be able to better use that.
I was wondering.
Yeah, because I can't really Balefire Blast anything. So 1, to summon a skeleton. here. 2, to make that skeleton fight instead of standing around. That's 1 hit. That's 2 hits.
Great. What does he take? 3?
4.
4.
So I could use my last one to heal myself. I think that's what I'll do.
Alrighty.
And that's your go.
My go. I'm going to roll 3 of these dice.
Try for some doubles.
Trying for some doubles here.
I keep forgetting my skills.
Oh my gosh, Shane. I'm going to remind you next round. So I get to roll my additional die immediately, which is awesome. I had a whole shitload of 1s. But that's okay, because I can still thwap things 1-on-1.
Yep.
I'm going to start with the 5 in the middle to roll my Doomseeker Axe.
Thwap him hard. Or gently.
Or
it's
not
your
at
call,
all.
Really.
Whiff. Alright. Then I'll use the one in the middle for the Runic War Iron. That'll hit for 1.
Okay.
And then I'll do it again.
And he did.
That'll hit for 1. I get a Renown and my Rune. And some blue horrors.
I guess we could stick one over here. So
I don't think we really can. Doesn't it have to go as close to the original as possible?
Yes.
And wouldn't this be closer?
That is true. Fine.
Sorry.
It's fine.
Okay, so I'm going to try to hit the other blue horror, the one that's still adjacent to me. And hit him and kill him. Bam. Getting me a Renown.
Oh, and you're supposed to get a
hey,
skill.
I should have gotten a skill, too.
Yep.
Do I pause right now and do that?
I think technically yes.
Awesome. Well, this is kind of a cool skill I've drawn. It's called Jaws of Death. With the aid of your comrades, you surround the enemy, trapping them in a deadly ring of blades. On a 4-up, I can coordinate. Give the hero die, the 4-up you rolled, I gather, to another player that has not yet taken their turn. While they have the die, their weapon's hit values are 1+ against adversaries adjacent to your hero. Take the dice back after their turn. So, basically, I imagine that the Fire Slayer, say, wraps his arms in a giant bear hug around the adversary and then gives their comrades a chance to shoot them in the back over and over on a 1+. So auto hits are awesome, so I'm going to do that.
Yeah. With that skill, do we want to just like have me pass every time on the rune marked player?
I think I should just go first. Yeah.
I think that's probably
pretty much always makes sense for me to go first.
Yeah. Cool. We'll start doing that then.
Because I was thinking that too on this round. Like if I'd gone first, you might have not been adjacent to stuff by the time your turn rolled around, and then that would give you more freedom. Like I think in general, it will make sense.
I agree. Cool.
Okay, so where was I? Right, I still had some dice. So I'm going to hit the Brimstone Horror.
Do it. Kill him.
Successfully. He dead. And then I'm going to step on this asshole.
Yeah,
you know what? Did that hit? Because I forgot to subtract 1. It was a 3. It would have hit on a 2.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we're good.
That's 3 minus 1 is 2.
I don't know how many times I actually forgot that modifier.
I don't know. But it probably makes up for the number of times I've forgotten all my skills.
That's a good point. We'll call it a balancing factor. Alright, roll a die for that butthead.
The butthead
he gets away.
You. Discard D3 hero dice from your hero card.
I don't have any.
Discard a destiny die for each hero die you cannot discard.
Don't have any.
Okay.
Well, that was
I guess it's the adversary phase.
Fantastic.
Note to self, grab that guy on the last die.
Yeah.
Which means it's probably up to me in the future. Anyway, I guess...
You should roll his behavior.
Yes.
I've got the card, you just roll the die.
Okay.
He gets a 6. Vicious Capering. He's going to move toward the nearest hero, he's already there.
And he's got a stabby stab.
He's going to stabby stab, which is 2 dice hitting on a 3-up. So he misses totally.
Yep.
Great.
Skeleton's like, yeah. Okay. That makes you rune marked. And it's a destiny phase.
Right. I was already thinking about the potion I'm going to try to brew when this is all over.
My
god, it'll never be over.
Brought you over to the potion brewing side?
Yeah, because at this point I'm like, well, whatever. Here goes our random encounter. It's a 54. I swear we have done this one over and over, and it just keeps happening.
I guess we'll find out.
No, actually, it's 52, 53 we keep doing. Okay, 54. Hey, we get a random companion. Amidst the coiling vapors, a figure moved. A stranger approached through the shimmering murk. I don't want to know how murk shimmers, but whatever. Okay. Weapons were drawn and readied, yet serendipity this was. Stepping into the light came not some monstrous foe, but another lost soul seeking freedom from this place. Pick an unused hero card at random. That hero joins the party as a companion. Set them up as close to the rune-marked player's hero as possible.
Hey, I just realized we have 6 unused heroes. That makes things way easier.
There you go, roll a die.
It's hard to do, like, the shuffle and pick one face down, because the face down sides are also
marked.
Yes. Hey, it's the War Priest.
It's our old friend, the Excelsior War Priest.
I guess that means he brings his dog with him, too.
Yes, I think his loyal Griffhound comes with. I'm going to stuff him here, if that's okay.
Where does it say?
Oh, I'm sorry, as close to the rune-marked player as possible. That would put him here.
Yes. And then his dog as close to him as possible. Which I guess could put him here.
Well, then he's kind of in my way.
Okay.
Or maybe he's not.
You can go through.
Yeah, but I don't want to be there.
You don't.
That room's scary.
That room is scary. I guess he's there then.
He could be here.
Sure.
You don't care.
I sure don't.
Okay.
Great.
Who controls him? Do I, because I'm rune marked? Does his control pass back and forth? Okay,
it sure is.
Let's pull him over here.
There's that. And there's a card for his Griffhound somewhere.
Yeah, it's around here somewhere.
Not that important.
No. Alright, so that was Destiny. So now I have Hero Dice.
Yep. It's cool. He'll probably leave in a moment.
Yeah.
He's mostly just showing up.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to last very long. Too bad we're not wounded, because we could just play him real quick to...
Yeah.
get rid of some
but
wounds.
we pretty much took care of that ourselves.
Yeah, we managed.
It's like you just showed up to be like, I will heal all your wounds.
Oh,
Thanks, buddy. Maybe a minute ago. That would have been cool. Alright.
I ended my last turn not adjacent to anybody, at which point I should have thrown an axe. Which will hit this guy for a wound.
Cool.
We'll just get a head start on him.
Okay. I'll allow it.
Then I guess I'll move into combat with him and hit him. You probably want to get a turn, though.
Do I?
To summon a skeleton?
Oh, yeah, but I'll get a turn regardless.
Oh, even if I kill him, you still get the round? Okay.
Yep.
Cool. That'll kill him.
Yep. Point for you.
And then we'll try to kill him, too.
Because, yeah, it's not till the adversary phase that the respite
That'll kill him.
happens.
Got it. Cool. So how about that turn that you're getting? You can roll some hero dice.
Sure.
Or you can just spend that one in the middle if you want to get a skeleton.
Yeah.
There's not really anything else to do.
Yep, we'll just do that.
Great.
Save us some time. So there's a skeleton, and then we set up for a respite, which means the Excelsior War Priest strolls right back out.
Bye, dude.
He's like, I just came to look awesome. Fabulously painted, and wanted you guys to check it out.
Yeah, that gaping maw is impassable.
Well, that's where you brew the potions. I'll be back here brewing potions.
Okay. Shouldn't you be behind my character so you have line of sight to stuff if you want to blast
that's a good point. I'll be back here brewing potions.
Okay, brewing potions. So here's what we do, theoretically.
It's on the card, I think?
Yeah, it is. Okay, the first time the heroes have a respite in this chamber, any number of players can attempt to brew a potion in the alchemical labyrinth.
We need to find out if we actually have a respite.
Oh.
There's actually a decent chance that it won't happen.
Oh, that's so sad.
It really is. It happened, I think.
Alright, well, let's find out for sure now. Alright, so a respite does occur, but...
I forgot to get a thing for my summoning my skeleton.
Oh, good call. Alright, so we do get a respite, but then you rolled, and what did you roll?
A 3, which plus 3 skills for me and 3 skills for you is 9, which means that we don't get treasure cards, we don't get healing, we get monsters.
Okay, but we do have a respite, which means we get potions.
True. Yeah, because that triggers on a respite?
Yeah, although you'd think if you don't get treasure, because it says, if you do this, you cannot rest or search for treasure.
Okay.
So I think that this would probably also be eliminated by an ambush.
Yeah, it's a little murky, but I would say so. Cool.
I mean, it seems like if we don't have time to rest or search for treasure, we probably also don't have time to brew a potion.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, we could clear this and still get, like...
Another respite?
Yeah, and I think that time it would count.
Yeah, the issue is, with the number of skills we now have, a respite only happens 1/3 of the time.
Oh, okay.
Which is why I'm looking up the explore action. Yes, it does not say anything about monsters being on the board when we explore. So it's possible, now that we have this many skills, we need to start exploring even when there's
before the
monsters.
previous room is clear.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sort of like we did that first mission.
Yes.
When we didn't know better.
Right.
Okay. Who's rune marked?
That would be you, technically, still? Because this is the adversary
right,
phase of the
changed.
turn that you were on.
Alright, so we're going to roll on the...
Encounter table D.
Encounter table D. We get a 1.
Is it only a D6 on
Nope,
D?
it's 2d6. That's why I couldn't find 1. 5. 2 Kyric Acolytes per player, and D3 Zongors. 1 Zongor, and 4 Kyric Acolytes. That's kind of a lot.
It's a fair number.
It's a bevy.
Is that how they travel?
I assume so.
Alright, so... that guy... plus...
I mean, who do you want to be adjacent to you? Because somebody's going to be.
Yeah, somebody's going to be. I think probably...
And I, of course, am trapped in the Goram corner.
Yep. We sure did set it up that way.
Bloody hell.
Fabulous. And they get around before we get to do anything.
Right.
So...
Although, once it knocks out some of your skeletons, I might be able to move.
That's true. Once it knocks out some of my me. I guess let's have the Songor go first then.
Alright.
Since he's about to wail on some skeletons.
Yeah, it's too bad we didn't manage to set somebody up where they couldn't reach anything. Oh, well, there's this Kyric Acolyte, I guess.
Yep. Challenge the Mighty. Each Songor moves toward the least wounded hero it can reach, or toward the nearest hero if it can't reach any. Yep. Then each Zongor attacks the least wounded hero in range with its Savage Blade. Alright, so that's going to be 2 dice, hitting on 3s.
It hits twice.
And that kills a skeleton.
Nope, this one.
Oh, okay. Okay. Then we've got some Acolytes. They get a D6 for their behavior table.
5.
There is no escape. They move toward the nearest hero and attack with whichever weapon is within range.
Okie dokie.
So clearly this guy's coming after me.
The skeleton, you mean?
I mean, they're part of me. I put myself into them every time I create one.
Then why do they seem so stupid?
well, just roll 2 dice. They hit on 4s. Hey, only once. 1 hit. My skeleton still stands.
Woo.
Unfortunately, these 2 guys are both coming after. Oh, wait, hang on. That wasn't supposed to be 2 dice. That guy over there has 2 blades. Roll 2 more dice.
What? He gets 4 dice?
Yeah. 2 dice for each blade.
Well, what does he hit on?
4s. So
Yay.
he whiffed with the other blade.
Yep.
That's fine.
His offhand's no good.
Alright, well, this guy has 2, and this guy has 2. So I guess roll 4 dice against me.
Oh, that's terrible.
Oh, wow, that's...
Oh, you're really hurting.
That's 4 hits.
You should roll some saves.
I'm gonna roll...
I guess.
I'm just gonna roll a whole bunch of 5s.
Yep.
Just ridiculous amounts of 5s.
You've done it before, usually on Destiny dice. That was, like, more than average.
Yeah. I'll take it. Plus, I'm totally gonna remember to use Wellspring next turn.
What does it do?
Before making my action roll, I can roll for each of my wounds, and on a 6, it turns into a stun marker. It's pretty handy.
What does that Battle Wrath do, just so I can remind you of that one, too?
When I slay an enemy, I get to increase the score of my lowest hero dice by 1.
All of those things are useful.
Super useful.
You should do them.
Yeah.
Alright, so then there's one more guy who needs to move, I guess, and hit something? Like this guy here?
Let's see, there is no escape. Yes, he moves toward the nearest hero. Boop. And then his spear is 2 dice, but either one of them will kill the skeleton because they do 2 wounds instead of 1. And they both miss.
Sweet.
So
Skeleton is mighty.
we're in good shape. That makes it the Destiny phase?
I think it does. You're a rune mark now.
Cool.
Don't forget to pass your hero turn if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, no. Let's just assume we're doing that,
All right,
unless I
sounds good.
say otherwise.
Shane Ivans. Oh my god.
So, 2s. What do 2s do? Here's the book. That's the item guy. He doesn't care about us. We have no items.
He gives 0 fucks.
We're super broke.
He can't even be bothered to show up.
He's off bothering some other party.
What did you roll as a random encounter because you love them so much? Why don't you marry random encounter?
66
again? Wait,
Isn't that
wasn't
the
that
Auguroid?
Oh, god damn it. Yes, it's the fucking Auguroid.
Where does he show up?
At the closest portal to the rune-marked player's hero. That's
Yes.
gonna be right here in front of me,
He's
then.
pretty much,
Yeah,
he's
let's
pretty much
just plop
jamming
that
himself
big,
right in there.
Hairy mofo down. Alright.
Well, it's your turn.
Yeah, it sure is. I guess I know what I'm doing.
Rolling some paradise.
I don't have my rune anymore because we went and rested.
Yeah, kind of.
Sort of.
Kind of a
I don't
half
feel
rest.
rested. 5, 2, 2, 2. Oh, Shane. Alright. Weren't you the one who rolled him last time?
Maybe.
I don't like this rule where the rune-marked player has to make rolls.
I seem to roll a lot of 6s in this game.
Yeah, you do.
Also
Okay.
in other games. There are lots of games where it's good.
Yeah. So, alright. Well, I may as well start with my Doomseeker Axe. Didn't we get to keep 1 die here?
Oh, probably.
Yeah, I think you re-rolled it when you... Just roll 1. I think it was a 3, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
Because it wasn't a 6 or a 2.
It sure wasn't.
So it probably doesn't matter beyond that.
No.
That'll hit.
Who are you hitting? Oh, the big guy.
The only guy I can reach.
Yep. For 1
For
damage.
1 damage.
Just keep rolling, and I'll put
okay.
down tokens at the end.
That will hit for
Yep.
1 damage.
Yep.
That'll hit for 1 damage.
Sure.
That'll hit for 1 damage.
Absolutely.
Alright, I got this.
You want the one in the middle?
The what? Oh, that one? I mean... Surely you can do something better with a 3 than I can.
Very possibly.
Like, you can do 2 damage with it, maybe.
Yeah, to someone who's not adjacent to him.
That's not really helping.
Not a ton.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll it. It hits.
Great.
1 more.
So 5 damage on him so far.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
So that's you.
Seems to be. So,
You should roll a couple hero dice.
yeah. First, I should try and heal my wounds
Oh yeah, you should.
with my wellspring. I failed.
Alright, well, at least you tried.
I remembered.
It's really the effort that counts.
Then I'm going to use my shard to heal D3 wounds. And heal them all.
Great.
And then I'm going to roll 4 dice.
That's good, at least.
They're going to be
Hey.
great.
That's good.
Going to roll
You got a
lots
skelly?
and lots of awesome dice. Definitely summoning a skeleton. Ooh, and I'm going to use my Lifebane ability. So, skeleton goes as close to me as possible. That puts him here.
If you wanted, you could use Lifebane before you do that.
I could.
If you think you might clear something where you'd
I
rather have your
actually
skeleton.
want him kind of further away.
Okay, that's fine. Just making sure you're considering all your options.
No, he's more useful out there. Because if I kill one of these guys, he'll... Yeah.
Great.
Yep. Okay, then I'm gonna use my control skeletons, which is what I call Van Hell's Dance Macabre.
Wow. Now I see why you call it control skeletons all the time.
And he... Let's see. How is that Zangor looking? He's pretty beefy.
Is he?
A little bit. He's got 5 vigor.
Oh, that's a lot.
That's more than skeletons, really. That's out of skeletal range, is what I'm saying. So, I'll attack this one. Not that it matters much. This guy will go against the Ogroid, because why not? And hit once. So mark another wound on that fellow. Alright, then we're going to try this Lifebane thing. So those guys have Vigor 3, except for the shield one who has Vigor 4. So we'll try the non-shield one. So how does this work again?
You roll a die.
Higher than the adversary's Vigor.
Right.
So I need a 4 up to get that guy.
Nicely done. That was a disgusting noise. I didn't know you were slurping him to death.
I mean, I'm baning his life.
That's true.
And the other one, I also kill.
Wow.
Murdered.
That was effed up.
I like my new skill. It's pretty cool.
Meanwhile, my Fire Slayer's like, if you could have done that the whole time, I'm going to kill you myself.
Nope, just learned that. New spell.
So, that was cool.
I guess it's the adversary.
I guess it is,
now.
and there's a lot less of them, fewer of them now.
And more skeletons.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the same amount as there was at the start of last turn. Zangor.
Sure. Roll a d6.
Uno. Blood Feast.
Yeah.
Moves toward the nearest wounded hero it can reach.
That's right in front of it.
Yep. Oh yeah, there actually is a wounded hero there. Then attacks with its Savage Blade. Okay. So, that's 2 dice hitting on 3s, and dead skeleton.
Bye, skeleton.
Dead-der.
We loved you.
Did I get renowned for summoning this guy? I don't remember getting renowned for summoning that guy.
Let's say you didn't.
Cool. Tell us in the comments below how much cheating we are. Hopefully it's none at all, but...
I'm guessing greater than 0.
Probably more than 0. Let's see here. Right. What are they called? Acolytes. 3. Slay the unbelievers. Each acolyte moves toward the nearest hero, or attacks the nearest hero with whichever weapon is within range. Then each acolyte that did not attack moves toward the nearest hero.
Well, this guy's obviously going to hit this guy.
So that's 2 dice. Either one will kill him, and that's at least 1. Then the other one, I guess can see you. Oddly enough, because I'm behind this, which blocks line of sight.
Okay. But he can't really get to me, so is he just going to throw something at me?
Well, he uses his Sorcerer's Bolt on you.
Oh.
Luckily, his Sorcerer's Bolt is kind of garbage, and only is going to do 1 damage if you can't save it.
Which I can't.
Alright, 1 damage.
Boo. Alright, Ogoroid.
You're fine.
Easy for you to say. You're not about to be kicked in the face.
I think you have
maybe you are.
I think you have the Ogoroid.
I do, but you gotta roll.
1.
1. Bull Charge. The Thaumaturge moves towards the most distant hero he can see, which...
is either
you?
of us.
Oh, we're equidistant.
We're both adjacent.
Moving through as many heroes as possible as he moves. Then he... Okay, well, I don't think he can move towards you and actually... Well, I guess he could run through me.
He could technically run through either of us and then be adjacent to the other one, although then...
Can you go adjacent against a hard corner like that? Can you go diagonally against a corner?
Well, there's a line here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yep.
Oh, you're right. So really, he can't do that. Okay. He then attacks the nearest hero with his great horns.
Yeah.
I'd say he's just probably going to hit somebody.
I think that's what's going on here.
Add 1 to the attack roll for each space he moved. He's not going anywhere. He's just going to horn me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So roll to hit. Nope.
Oh, because then he just sucks out.
Yep.
And it's just modified by how far he can...
Correct.
Got it. So crowding him is actually kind of cool.
His charge sucked. Yeah, well, it's cool until he hits everybody in range with his stupid heals, but yeah.
Well, you know.
So...
You mean heels like his hooves?
No, I mean like his high heels. Have you seen his feet?
I have not.
He's got sort of a high heelish tendency. I mean, yes, they're hooves, but...
Sure.
He's standing on his toes.
I'm into
so...
it. I think that's the end of the adversary phase.
He's stabbing you with a stiletto is what I'm getting at.
You want to roll a random encounter?
No?
Well...
Why would we do that?
I mean... We'll see.
By random encounter, do you mean destiny dice?
I mean... That first.
See, I'm not you. I'm just gonna give us the book guy, probably.
That is the book guy. You're memorizing these.
Yep. We won't get into our relative memory problems. Okay, let's really talk about where we're putting this guy.
I think he has to be either here or here.
Well, I'm rune marked, so he could be here.
No, he technically...
Oh, does he come in next to the guy?
As close as possible to the here with the most skill cards.
We have an equal number of skill cards.
That's true.
So the only question is, do we want him there or on the other side? We probably want him there.
I think so.
Because then you can step on him.
I can try.
If we kill the Ogreoid.
Or I roll a 5 up to leave the Ogreoids.
Please. Okay. Let's not be ridiculous. So...
it would be a pretty silly use of a die.
Yeah, it would be pretty
attempting to move away.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to roll my 3 here at ice.
Yep.
Not apparently hoping for doubles because somebody fucked up my skills.
I think that would be you.
Alright.
But you didn't roll doubles, so...
So I don't have to worry about it.
Nope.
Alright. So...
Oh, and was the Ogreoid supposed to heal?
Oh yes, he heals 1. You're right.
Okay.
Good call.
Lack of cheating.
Yay. I'm going to try to hit him with my Doomseeker Axe. I will hit. And do 3 damage.
Wow.
That was awesome. So he's now at 8. He just needs 1 more.
Yep. We probably don't need to find a token. You're about
right.
to call.
Well, yeah, let's not speak too soon. I will try with my
soon
Runic
speaker.
War Iron and kill him.
There you go.
He's deadly dead.
He seemed pretty dead to me.
And I totally get D3 Renown. Which will be 2.
And I get 1.
And you get 1. Because you helped. I
did help. One of my skeletons definitely did, like, a damage.
So, I get my rune, and then I guess I probably just go charging right into battle, because that's what I do.
Yeah.
And I let you pick up that stupid spirit thing, right?
Yes.
On your turn. Can I trust you to do that?
That's... I mean, you can trust me to have it leave the board.
Yes. I just need to get rid of it. I don't care what you do with it.
I will definitely do that.
So... So I'm moving right over here. And you said the Songor has 4 vigor?
4. Yep.
And these guys have 3?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna hit the Songor.
Do it.
With a Doomseeker Axe. Do you need this die? You don't know yet.
I mean, being able to summon a skeleton with it wouldn't be bad, but...
Okay, so I'm gonna leave it for you. I'm gonna use the 4.
Okay. I appreciate
it. So that hits. Which it wouldn't if I'd rolled the other attack, so yay. So
there
I'll
you
put
go.
2 damage on him.
Really, I'm helping you.
Yeah, you're just here to help. And then I'll try it again. And hit him and kill him.
Sweet.
So I'll get a Renown. Once he gets rolling, he's pretty dangerous.
Yes.
And that'll be your turn.
You just need momentum.
Yeah.
So here's an interesting question.
Mm-hmm.
That may depend on what I roll here. Ooh,
nice.
That's a decent roll. With this few adversaries on the board, after I grab or do not grab the book, do I go over and open the door? Because, as we've discussed, we now only have a 1 in 3 chance of not having a respite.
Okay, well, here's my opinion.
Yep.
You need 2 skeletons.
I do. I can make that with this roll.
Right.
Yep.
And I don't think that really gives you so many extra... You need 1 to move.
Mm-hmm.
You have 5 dice.
Yep.
It only leaves you 2 left over. You could use both of your blasts and not kill both these guys.
Possible.
So I think you should not explore.
Okay.
because I think we're not going to clear the board.
That's very plausible.
And I can explore adjacent here, right? Or do I have to be in front of the portal?
I think you have to be in front of the portal.
So if you wanted to use your 5th die, like moving back over so you could explore at the top of your turn next round,
right?
Then I could finish clearing these guys off and move in after you.
And that makes some sense, yeah, because since you're doing all your turns first, you can finish killing them, and then I can go open the door before we have an adversary phase.
Right.
And then more adversaries respawn if they're gonna, and yeah.
Okay, I like this plan.
Cool. Okay.
So you get to run around doing shit this turn.
Great. So, first thing I'm going to do is take a swipe at this book.
I rolled a 1. See if you can do better.
I did.
Yay. Uh-oh. You also destroyed the renown
It's
trap.
fine. So I have a book now. Which
Awesome.
means next
You
time
get
we
to draw
skills,
an extra skill.
Yep, I get to look at more skills. Which should hopefully be happening soon.
So now you summon some skeletons.
Yeah, we'll summon 2 skeletons. I guess here. Here.
Seems good.
For 2 renown. And then I shoot some guys. So, shooting this guy. 5 is gonna hit, doing 2 damage. And then shooting again.
Well, do you want to shoot the other guy? Shoot him again, or do you want to move towards the door?
So if we are doing the thing where we do it all in one turn, I'm gonna have lots of dice to move toward the door next turn.
That's true.
So I'll just shoot him again because that might get me another round. And I'm hungry for those skills before this guy goes away.
Oh yeah.
4, which hits.
Should kill him.
Yes.
Great. Gives me less cleanup to do next turn.
Yep. And then we have an adversary phase.
All right.
1 lone acolyte.
He is very lonely.
Go ahead and roll his behavior.
He gets a 1.
Draw their blood. He's gonna try and summon a pink horror.
Wow.
I think it's gonna go
too little, too late.
Alright. So he attacks you with his cursed blade, which is 2 dice hitting on 4s. That's 1 hit.
No saves.
Alright, 1
God
wound.
Bless.
Okay. Then roll a die and add 1, because they cause 1 wound. So on a 5-up, there's no pink horror. His ritual goes very poorly. He brings shame to his people. Shoot. That's the guy with 2 weapons. He should have rolled 2 more dice. You get 2 more saves.
Shane, our plan sucks. Alright. Oh, I could totally get a renown for taking all that damage.
There you go. Bright side.
All right.
And his ritual failed either way.
Right.
So, that makes it the Destiny phase.
Double 2s. That's,
Treasure
item
cards.
guy. Yeah, he still gives no fucks. So, we're never going to have treasure cards again in this game.
I really don't think we are, because we're just not going to
What
have...
about the 4s, though?
Oh.
That's like adversaries
Those
on the board,
are
right?
the same. Adversary with a vigor of 3 or more, which does indeed exist. So...
What happens?
Mr. Terrible...
Mr. Terrible dice rolls.
Yeah, dice rolls. He's right in front of you. He also goes by Tweak.
Right.
And he is next to that villain. So, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. And then I pass my turn to you.
All right.
Politely.
I get 1 die and a 1 in the middle. Wow.
You could recover a bit, and I could try and do cleanup and try and explore in the same turn.
Woof.
It's not a great plan.
It's not a terrible plan. I don't think we should go into the next room with me with 3 wounds.
I agree. Adamantly.
I hate to lose my rune again, but I really think I need to recover.
I mean, yeah, the other plan, if you kill him using your 2 dice, and we manage to have a respite, which happens on a 2 or a 1.
Then I mean...
Then you recover all your wounds.
I don't like this 1/3 chance thing.
Yeah. It's not great.
I'd rather not have an ambush with 3 wounds on me.
Yep.
Okay. Healing up.
Great.
Well, you got lots of moving around to do.
Well, that's cute. Especially because I can't control my skeletons.
Oh my god, really?
I mean, I could use this 6.
Wow, that's terrible.
I think I'd rather use it as a Balefire Blast.
Yeah, definitely. Did we
well, that's still not going to kill him, so that guy's definitely not dying.
Okay, that's fine.
We can accept
this
that.
This is fine.
I can also go grab this guy
I think you
first.
need to go grab that guy.
Yeah, so we'll go 1, 2, end my turn here. Oh, except then... Oh, whatever.
Well, you do your blast first, then.
Yeah, sort of. It is technically better that way, just barely. Roll my blast, and it hits. Even with Sir...
the -1.
Dick's around with us.
Sir Dick's around with us?
Yes.
Now spend your 1.
Yes. And then I move over here, and we roll, and I grab him.
I'm so nice to you.
I grab him.
You're never that nice to me.
And that means I can discard him to re-roll up to 2 dice after I make an action roll or a destiny roll. I'm going to try and remember to use that. Then I guess I'll hit him with my stick.
You can discard to re-roll...
I can discard him to re-roll up to 2 dice after I either make an action roll or a destiny roll.
Oh, yeah,
so
that's
these
cool.
Or these.
Right, yeah.
Yep.
Next time we roll double 6s, totally using that.
Then I'm going to try and hit this guy with a stick.
Yeah, don't try too hard to kill him. We don't actually want him to die.
Are you sure?
No.
I mean, a respite would be okay at this point.
Because ambushes are awesome.
Yeah, but whatever. Okay.
You can try to kill him. It's fine.
I mean, I could just move away.
You probably won't, though.
But I can try.
Thwap him. You rolled your thwap. How much damage does it do?
No, it misses.
Oh, it missed. Alright. Sure, thwap him again.
No, I'm just going to try and move away. This is fine. I succeed. I'm much better at running away than hitting him with my stick.
Maybe go toward the door. So that
I was thinking that.
Yeah.
1, 2.
There you go. I can't believe you ran away, but you never roll a save.
Then my skeletons decide to crumble. Well, one of them crumbles.
Oh, Jesus.
And then the other one lurches into action. Yep.
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 Yep. He
I
should
don't...
roll a hit.
Yeah, sure. He's probably gonna kill him though.
Yep. Super does it.
Alright.
Okie dokie.
I guess we get a respite.
Do you roll that? Are you remarked? Yeah, you are.
I sure am.
Oh yeah, we get to sort of reorder, don't we?
Yeah. Why don't you be there this time? In case, in fact.
Yeah, there we go. That's much better.
I'm gonna snuggle into the back here.
That's hide next to the door, whatever that's about.
We used to be all like, oh god, we want to explore. Now we're like, they're coming for us. They're all coming for us. We succeed! There's a respite.
Wow, because we can't roll a 9, is that the deal?
Yeah.
Awesome.
That was an 8.
So do I get to heal for free?
Or get an item. Your choice.
Or roll a potion.
Yes. Ooh, read how that works again.
Well, first you have to put 2 dice in front of you, any numbers you want.
Okay.
Then we read a thingy. So
Wow.
you gotta pick your dice first.
Okay.
Will I heal automatically, or do I roll for how much I heal, or how does that work?
I think you heal all your wounds automatically.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
Yep.
Okay, so pick your dice.
We're gonna go with a 4 and a 2.
Surrounded by the bubble and hiss of alchemical crucibles, the champions thought to try their hands at mixing potions that might aid their quest. The laboratory was unlike anything they had seen before, as much a geometric shrine to the powers of change as it was a place of dark science. Drifting clouds of stinking gas shimmered like swarms of fireflies, and the reek of sorcerous compounds was thick in the air. Tinkering at will in this peculiar place, the champions risk dire consequences in their search to brew drafts of prescience or potions of power. Starting with the Runemarks player, but I'm not doing that shit. Oh, I guess that's you anyway.
It is.
Each player adds the scores of their dice together to see what they have made.
6.
Grievously wounded heroes cannot mix potions. 6.
No,
Search the treasure deck for Alariel's Kiss, taking it if you find it. Then shuffle the deck.
Like, if someone already had it, we wouldn't find it. I found it.
You found it. What does it do?
Held in a delicate jade bottle, this luminescent potion heals the drinker's wounds instantly. You can drink this potion before making your action roll. Roll a dice for each wound marker on your card. On a 2 or 3, replace it with a stun marker. On a 4, 5, or 6, remove it entirely, then discard this card.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's pretty good.
That's pretty good. All right, well done.
And yeah, you actually technically heal D3 wounds.
That's what I thought.
But on
But
one,
guaranteed to get one.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Wow, we actually had a rest. That's pretty sweet.
And I think I can hand this to you because I think it's more useful to you.
It probably is.
But I believe I can just do that during a respite.
I think you probably can.
All right.
All right. Well, thank you for brewing me a potion, Mr. Necromancer.
You should definitely drink it when you're feeling hurt. It won't hurt you at all.
See?
It's not at all designed to make you raise as a zombie when you fall or anything like that.
That's...
It's called Alariel's Kiss.
At least it's named after a woman.
Yeah.
So
Not
maybe...
actually sure who Alariel is.
No, me neither. She's the only woman in the 40k universe. Fantasy universe.
It's fantasy, so there's a few.
Okay, there's a couple.
I think. Yeah.
I mean, if we don't count this model...
Then I can think of 2.
Okay, well maybe Alariel is the third.
She might be. Or she might be one of the 2. I can't remember the names of the other 2. One of them's like a wood elf spirit, and
she kind of sounds like a wood elf spirit.
She's getting a new model, so that might be her.
It could be.
Anyway,
it's disappointing.
I suggest we roll some dice.
You know it's not an evil potion because it says it's held in a delicate jade bottle.
It's true.
And it's luminescent. It's not like creepily glowing, it's luminescent.
I totally found a jade bottle in this room and poured some stuff into it that glows.
Okay, it doesn't glow murkily, though.
You can tell we're getting more conversational as we get drunker.
Yeah, well, you gotta drink to play this game. I recommend 2 beers.
This is a solid 10.0
yeah.
ABV.
Shane is enjoying Southern Tier's Creme Brulee Stout, which is...
one of the best beers I've ever had.
It's a fantastic piece of beer engineering.
Oh my god.
And I'm working my way through a Natty Green's 12-pack, which is a Battalion 12-pack. Natty Green is out of, I want to say Greensboro. And they're just, like, everything they do is solid. Same with Southern Tier, which is New York.
Yep. Lakewood, specifically.
Oh boy, double ones. Do you want to make us re-roll some of those?
Oh, I can do that, can't I? Can I? I can.
Although, like, a random encounter...
No, I think it's only when I do it.
A random encounter at the beginning of a phase isn't really that bad.
It isn't. Also,
Oh, we also got 4s, though. We're gonna have, like, no Destiny dice.
Oh, man. We got 4s. That means I'm losing this guy. And...
Fuck.
Yeah, it's after you make an action roll or a Destiny roll.
Oh, boo.
So I can't use it to fix yours.
Well, what does 4 guy do? That's that guy.
That's this guy.
And then we get a random encounter.
Yep.
This is the worst.
Oh, wait. Actually, he only triggers if there's adversaries with Vigor 3 or more.
Oh, that's what I thought.
Which there aren't right now.
Awesome.
And then we roll a random encounter.
A 16. That's at least different. It's not a 52 or a 53.
Mm-hmm.
The ornately bound book had come from the body of one they had slain. Wait, no. They had snatched it from a creaking silver bookshelf. Or had it been in their possession all along? Such questions seemed strangely unimportant as the champions felt the power radiating from the ancient tome and wrestled with the temptation of the forbidden knowledge locked within.
I definitely had this book from the start.
Definitely. You've just had it the whole time.
It's under my robes. You can see it.
I don't really want to know what's under your robes. Don't show me.
It's right there.
The Runemarked player must decide whether they will read the pages of the tome.
Oh, you're the Runemarked player.
I am, but I'm not gonna.
What are you doing with my book?
The player to their left has a chance to do so.
Alright, I'm reading it.
Whichever player does so rolls 2 dice. Thank God it wasn't doubles. You can look at the top 4 cards of any deck, the treasure or skills deck, or an exploration deck, and rearrange them in the order of their choice.
Ooh.
I'm not sure the exploration deck is really worthwhile.
The skills deck sure is, though.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Because you're very close to having another skill.
I am.
Alright.
Okay.
Shane has used his scry ability.
Yep.
So, where were we?
Well, that was the unexpected encounter phase, which left us with a 2 up there.
Okay.
And now you
roll my hero dice.
You notice how I called it the unexpected encounter phase rather than dusty phase?
I like it.
That wasn't even on purpose. I just came up with that off the top of my head.
It's accurate. So
it's
the
just
question
what it is to me.
Yeah, I guess I should just go ahead and explore.
Yeah.
And go first. All right. Yep. 1, 4, 5, 6. That's pretty darn good.
I like it.
I'm gonna use my 1 to explore.
Oh my god, a 3rd room.
Whoa. Damn. Alright, so we have discovered Crystal Junction. The light that pulsed from the crystal prisms was luridly bright, its touch somehow greasy and exhausting.
I've never encountered greasy light before.
Or exhausting touch. What? Okay, so everything it lit blurred and shivered, shuddering in and out of focus amidst jarring stabs of migraine agony. I mean, that would be exhausting. We've rolled on encounter table C, and we've gotten 1 grot scuttling per player, plus we've rolled a random encounter. Oh, and we subtract 1 from the result of any save rolls for heroes in this chamber. So our random encounter...
So what you're saying is when I forget my saves, it won't really matter, because they're only going to be a 6 up
yeah,
anyway.
I mean, we weren't really going to roll them anyway. So, right. So our random encounter was 46, which is blinding light engulfed the champions, a searing luminescence that manifested without warning and burned away all sensation. For a span of time that might have been seconds or centuries, the champions hung in that eerie void before reality sprang back upon them with a fearsome roar.
I feel like I'd know if it was centuries.
You'd think. Remove all miniatures from the board except the rune-marked player's hero and set them aside.
What?
Just do it.
Okay.
You're not dead. You can't die in this place, remember?
I know.
You only long for the sweet release of death.
So do my skeletons.
Right. Yeah, they thought they were getting it, but alas no. Starting with the rune-marked player and going clockwise, the players take turns setting up a miniature that was removed. Miniatures must be set up in the same chamber as the rune-marked player's hero, or as close as possible if there is no space in the chamber. Once all of the miniatures that were set aside have been returned to the board, the round continued. Well, I'm going to put a snotling right here.
They're grotlings. And
technically, they're scuttlings.
Whatever.
They're grot scuttlings instead of scuttling grotlings.
Sure. Alright, it's your turn. You want to set up one of those miniatures?
Yeah, sure. Where would you like to be?
I don't care. Yeah, that's a good place.
Is that fair?
I like it.
Okay, great.
Neat.
Alright, the round continues, which I guess means I roll some hero dice? No, wait, I explored. That's what we were doing here. Mm-hmm. Wow, that was a while ago. Alright, so...
There's still this 2 in the middle.
Yeah, there sure is. Okay.
I mean, it felt like centuries.
It did. I would have said centuries if I had to choose. How many vigor does a scuttling have?
The wrong number.
2?
That's the one.
Damn it. Alright. I'm gonna hit this here scuttling with my Doomseeker axe. And hit for 3.
Murder.
So it'll die and I'll get a renown. And then I'm going to turn around and hit the other scuttling with my Doomseeker axe. Successfully. Ooh, for 2 damage. And a renown. We made this assumption when we reordered the skill deck that Shane was going to get skill first. So I got to slow down on this renown. Alright.
I guess move in?
I guess. I mean, there's not really... Like, we're going to get a respite to reorder anyway.
Sort of.
So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
unless you
6.
can
Yeah,
go
I
ahead.
can totally get to
can
a
you
door
get
and
there
explore.
all right, let's do it. So 1, 2. I move 3.
Yep.
So the question is, where do I want to be? Where will I not be in your way?
Nowhere's really in my way. Like, that would work.
So is
I
this
can
okay?
go this way. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And your skeletons are only going to move 2 anyway, right?
Correct. Yeah, so they'll be a little bit behind, but I think we're kind of okay with it.
Oh, do I have another die?
I don't know. I guess. No, I think you used that
was
one
my move. Great.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll go 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. 7. Let's go ahead and bring the skeletons up now. 1, 2. 1, 2. And then explore.
All right.
The Whirligig Passage.
Oh dear.
I think we've encountered this one before.
Yes, we have.
The floor moved constantly in this place, clicking and whirring as it interlocked and spun around in ever-changing configurations of the crescent tiles and seamlessly meshing cogworks. Encounter Table B.
Roll them.
Which I want to say is just a d6.
Yeah.
6.
1 Kyric Acolyte per player.
Great. Alright, adversary phase.
Yes.
Let's fight these guys.
Okay, so Kyric Acolytes, roll a... That was completely in a fold. 2.
Draw their blood. They're gonna try and
Summon a pink horror.
A pink horror using mostly my blood, it appears. So that's gonna be a total of 6 dice looking for 4s.
Well, this may have been a bad decision.
I mean, it's possible we've made better. That's 3 hits.
That's exactly
so I
average.
get 3 saves,
But,
which, as we've discussed, I get -1.
No, you don't yet, because you're not in that chamber.
Isn't it this chamber? Pretty sure it was this chamber.
Oh, you might be right.
Look, you've got the card right there.
Yeah. You're right.
Alright, well, they wouldn't have made any of that anyway.
Doesn't matter.
So I took 3 wounds. But...
Thankfully, Whirligig Passage doesn't have any static effects.
That's neat. It's been a while since we had a passage with no static effects. I guess it's my turn to roll some Destiny dice.
It seems that way.
And possibly re-roll some Destiny dice with Mr. Hates Us.
Actually, you don't need to re-roll any... Oh, maybe. What's the 2 guy do? He must be the item guy.
Yep. So we're just going to let those go.
Oh, you do have 1 item now.
Yeah, but I think
I do have 1 item.
I think he's 2 or more.
Okay.
Yes, a hero with 2 or more.
Awesome.
So we're going to let those go, because that could only get worse. Technically, it could get better, but there's a very low chance.
Yeah.
Boop, boop, boop. Right. Then I passed you,
right.
as is tradition. Now.
Standard operating procedure.
Yep.
6-4-4-2. I can make that work. I wish one of these guys were adjacent to me, but it is what it is. So I'll use this 2 to move. And then I'll use a 6 to... Is there one of these guys more dangerous than the other? The guy with 2 weapons, perhaps?
Yes.
All right,
he is
I'll wail
way
on
more
him
dangerous,
first.
especially in close quarters. The other guy is more dangerous at range, but...
6 will hit him for 2 damage.
Cool.
I got the damage. And then, I'll need 1 more damage on him. He's got...
Yep.
Okay. So, I'll try him with the Runic War Iron and hit him for 1.
That gets you...
I've got my Rune and Renown.
Renown. I love how I read the book and it was like, yeah, you should definitely get this skill when you level next.
Unless your buddy gets it.
Unless your buddy gets it. And then all your plans are foiled.
Yeah.
It's fine, though.
Which, unlike your magic deck, is not good.
Uh-uh.
So... Alright. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna hit this guy.
May as well.
With the Runic War Iron again.
Yep. It won't kill him.
No. It won't even... Oh yeah, we'll hit him.
Yep.
For 2 damage.
Yep.
And then the question is, should I just go ahead and finish him off? Giving you a chance to heal would not be completely stupid.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see, what can I do? Okay, so if you leave him there...
I could hand you this potion.
Technically that's at the start of your action phase, sadly. Okay. But if you leave him there, I can try to Death Strike him, needing a 4-up to kill him outright.
But then you need to heal, and we still...
Well, I've got 3 dice, I have 3 wounds. So.
But my point is, whether I kill him or you kill him doesn't matter. Oh, you mean for the skill?
Yeah.
Oh, you're still trying to meta the skill card.
I'm still trying to meta the skill card.
Damn it.
A little bit.
Oh, hang on. No, never mind. Okay. Seems dicey, but, like, not unbelievably dicey.
Yeah, I mean, it's only a 4-up.
Well, or you could just hit him with your staff. You only need 1 wound.
Also true. That is also a 4-up.
Oh. Yeah, but it's a 4-up that rerolls 1s.
Yes. Alright. Yeah.
Okay, well, either way, pass turn.
Great. So first I'm gonna roll, trying to get 6s for all of these, because I am a Wellspring.
Negatory.
Alright. Then I will roll a hero die. And then I will use that hero die to hit him with a stick.
Successfully!
I beat him down with a stick.
And you get one of those cards you wanted.
I get the top 3 cards.
Oh, nice.
Because I'm using this fellow. And you don't even need to pause the video, because I already know I want evasive. Which is, you weave like smoke around your enemy's blades, easily evading even the most masterful strikes. Before making a save roll, roll a dice. If the result is higher than the attack roll, you dodge aside and the attack has no effect.
Oh, that beats the hell out of your save.
Yep, it sure does. Okay, so let's see.
You should heal.
Yeah, I'm debating about whether to use all 3 for healing, or 2 for healing and 1 to move.
I don't see any reason for you to move, because you're not going to move and explore.
That's true.
So it really doesn't pay you to move at all.
Alright, so we'll use all 3 for healing, and then skeletal behavior rolls.
He totally trumps
1,
2 spaces.
2.
I don't think it's going to matter that he trumps 2
stays
spaces.
there.
At least they don't crumble.
I mean, he'll be relevant. Like, oh, I guess we get a respite.
It won't be relevant.
Yep.
That's okay, though.
And the respite maybe happens in the chamber we're in. I'll have to investigate
I don't see why not. Here's a question, though. Do we want to keep going down this hallway, or do we want to go through the other door?
Oh, it's a pretty good question.
Because
there's 2 cards either way.
Oh, there's 2 cards either way. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, we explored the one that had more.
Yeah, I gotcha. Okay, so they're equally likely, but we're closer to that door, but it doesn't matter.
And
we should just keep going down here, probably.
So, I think, technically, if we want to really meta this, it's more likely to be in this pile, because it was in the bottom 3 initially. This pile had more, so I clearly dealt this pile, that one, this one. Mm-hmm. So 2 cards from the bottom 3 are in this pile, 1 card from the bottom 3 is in this pile.
Alright, that's fair. Yeah, let's keep going.
Cool. Alright. Meanwhile, the respite says anywhere in the current chamber. So it's actually the rules for current chamber that I forgot.
Right, because it's got something to do with where...
Yeah.
Like, it's not as clear as it... It's not obvious.
This is the chamber where the majority of the heroes are.
Oh,
so, yes.
Well, yeah, okay.
Yep.
Really easy.
So, we set up in this chamber and then roll. And this time there's only going to be 1 in 6 chance of it happening because I just got a new skill.
Okie dokie.
So, maybe set up for combat.
Yeah, so that probably means... If they're going to come out of the nearest portal, then that probably means I want to be...
Interesting. Actually, I think it says they come out of the nearest unexplored portal.
Oh,
which
really?
means this guy over here.
Are you sure? Because I'm not sure.
I'm checking.
That's what we were
Ambushes. It was, because before the nearest unexplored portal was the one we were next to.
Okay.
That we were moving toward. Yes. Nearest unexplored exit to the rune-marked player's hero. So that's this guy.
And you're rune marked, yeah. Okay, so...
I mean, there's only one unexplored exit.
Well, yes.
I guess technically this one too, but this one's always going to be closer than this one.
Okay.
Probably.
Yeah. I don't think there's any way you can... Yeah, you can't manufacture it otherwise.
Nope.
Okay. I'm going to chill there.
Cool.
Unless I want to chill here.
You could.
Just be like, bring it, assholes.
You could just kind of bring it, assholes, while I stand behind you bravely.
Being like, don't bring it too close.
Don't. Maybe bring it kind of about to here.
Okay, but you really don't want to be too far away from being able to explore the next region, or we're going to be stuck here for the rest of our lives.
That's pretty legit. Alright, so back here, skeleton's kind of like this.
That'll work.
Great.
Okay.
I love it.
Cool. So now we roll...
Except if we spawn, like, 3, for example.
Then one will come in behind me. But he can still hit me because I'll still be the nearest hero.
Okay.
Alright.
Let's do this.
Yeah, roll whatever you're supposed to roll.
It's
to see if we have an encounter. No, first
right.
If you roll a 1, this is all fine.
If I roll a 1...
And we feel really stupid for standing here. Okay, you didn't roll a 1.
So now encounter table D.
Right, which is 2d6.
7.
For a 7. 2 Kyric acolytes per player, or an exotic adversary group.
Well, we still don't have any exotic groups, so...
I feel like you're falling down on the job here, Shane.
I mean, I honestly am not sure I want any. I hear they make the game harder.
Oh.
Like, among the things that make the game harder, not having a healer and having exotic groups
Got it.
were the 2 things. So this is just fine.
Alright. So you want to pass turn?
Oh, I sure do.
So that I can toss you a free 4 that gives you 1-up attacks on everybody?
Well, so first they get to attack us.
Oh, right. It's the adversary phase. I get lost on that.
Yep. So we'll get to
So roll some behavior.
3. Slay the unbelievers.
That would be us.
It sure is. So they're just going stabby stab.
Okay.
This guy will go first, and he'll roll 4 dice against that skeleton.
Why don't you make this guy go first, then? Because he's less likely to kill that skeleton. No, you know what? Roll a 4 first. You're right. Let's take it back.
Looking for 4s. Slaughtered.
Yep, pretty dead.
Mercilessly. Then we'll go...
I mean, or maybe he put him out of his mercy. I can't really tell.
This guy behind the skeleton misses.
Whiffs.
This guy behind you hits once for potentially
For a
1
save.
damage.
Oh, shit.
We're in the save problem room.
God damn it.
You
Yep, okay, that didn't save.
You are wounded.
Damn it.
And finally...
Oh, and I don't have my damn rune.
This guy hits you twice.
For no saves.
Ouch.
This is not going well.
It's cool, just go explore, it'll be fine.
Sometimes I think you want me to die so you can raise me as a skeleton.
I mean, not a skeleton. That would take a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I would raise you as a zombie. And you'd be a really cool one.
I would be kind of a badass zombie. Okay, so you should roll some destiny dice.
I think technically you should roll some destiny dice.
Oh, okay. Oh.
That sure is a lot of 6s.
I hope that goddamn healer shows up.
That would be cool.
$56. Do you ever get the impression this game's just intended to go on forever?
There's a bit of that going on.
A figure the champions now saw stood huddled in their path. Its back was turned to them, and about its shoulders hung a heavy, tattered robe. Could this be another traveler lost within the tower's labyrinthine paths, or was it something altogether more sinister? You must decide as a group whether you trust the figure. Will you alert them to your presence, hoping for a new ally, or will you suspect a trap and attack before they notice you?
Alright, I think that's where we stop reading and decide.
Okay. I just read further and it's fine.
Okay.
Because it doesn't tell you what happens next. So, I mean, here's the thing, right? We already got enough enemies. I don't see any reason not to be like, hey, bro, why don't you hit a Kyric Acolyte?
I mean, he could turn out to be more enemies, but...
But if we attack him first, then he's going to turn out to be more enemies anyway.
Oh, the choice is to... What's the choice?
Will you alert them to your presence, hoping for a new ally, or will you suspect a trap and attack before they notice you?
Oh.
So we either get the drop on him, or we ask him for help.
Yeah, no, let's ask him for help.
Okay.
I agree with that.
The Runemark player rolls a die. If the result is odd, go to 02. If it's even, go to 72. It's odd.
I wonder if that's good.
I do wonder that. I wonder if it matters what we chose. Because,
I think probably it'll say, if you chose X, this happens. If you chose Y.
Indeed. Oh, boy. So, it had a 50-50 chance of going well for us.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Did it?
No.
Oh.
The figure whirled, time flowing around him like molten amber. His heavy robe grew tattered, scattering into blue-lit cinders that drifted up and away upon a phantom gale. Thus was the gaunt summoner revealed in all his wicked glory, needle fangs set in a cruel leer, and sorceress staff raised, ready to spew forth the energies of unbridled change. Set up the gaunt summoner as close to the Runemarked player's hero as possible.
That's you.
That's me. If the heroes alerted the figure to their presence, they are caught off guard. Make a behavior roll for him, immediately interrupting the normal round sequence. He will act again in the adversary phase.
And stick around? Like, it doesn't...
Yep, it doesn't say he buggers off.
Oh, God.
Although maybe his card says he buggers off.
I don't think it does. I think the last time he buggered off, it was...
part of the room
room thing. Oh, goody. That's exciting.
Uh-huh.
So is it my turn to roll a random encounter?
Yeah. If you do, I'm walking. I just want to let you know.
That's fair. I mean, at least wait to see what it is, but if it's more enemies, we can just pretty much shake hands with the game, and, well, there's the random encounter.
Yep, I knew it was.
Breaking
Come on, healer! Come on, healer!
66. I think we've gotten that one as bad.
I'm certain we have.
I'm pretty sure it's the Ugroid.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I feel at least 80% confident.
Yeah, it's the Ogroid. Yep. The Ogroid Thaumaturge.
So...
That's completely effed up.
You want to call this then?
I mean...
It does sort of seem like there is a lot of ability for us to prolong this.
Are we winning, though? Because we have cleared a lot of guys.
I mean, you could call it winning.
Is there a flee rule? Are we even allowed to flee?
Not really, no.
I don't think so.
But I don't see any reason we can't house rule that we just,
lose the encounter as it stands right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse they can do to us than killing us.
See, I was just starting to rally.
Okay. Until
the
other boss, so that both of the biggest monsters
two bosses are on the board at the same time.
Game are on the board, and both are well, I guess he's halfway down.
Yeah, I mean, come on, we only have to do 9 more wounds to him.
Yeah, plus 9 wounds to the Gaunt Summoner, plus 2 pink horrors that haven't split yet, and that Acolyte's still hanging on by a thread.
Alright, so I think the consensus here is to assume we eventually lose this room.
Yeah. Partly just for runtime of this video.
I mean, use whatever excuse you got to. This is miserable. So I think what we're going to do is meet you guys in the next video. And I think that what we've kind of decided here is, and we'll talk about it more then, but I think we've decided that we'd really be better off playing more heroes. Because you get an adversary phase every time both of your heroes go, which means that adversary turns per hero are higher for fewer heroes.
Yeah.
If I'm doing that math right.
Yeah.
Which I think is just kind of damning because of the number of times you get to roll random encounters during that.
Yeah.
During that cycle.
That's the main thing, is this Destiny roll happening twice as often as it would with 4 is really, like, I mean, sure,
It's
there's
punishing.
some positive ones, but most of them are negative, and it's happening so often.
And I think it's really bogging down these games and making
Yeah.
them less fun. So
Yep.
we'll see you on the flip side with more heroes.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in.